Saturday night in the Spa City. It is our second to last game of championship weekend here in Hot Springs. It should be a great one. Lamar and Salem for the 3A girls title. Thanks so much for joining this evening here in Arkansas PBS Sports. Kyle Deckelbaum and longtime CAC coach Steve Quattlebaum testing how many letters we can get on the lower thirds down there with all those names and our last name there, my friend. But hey, this should be a great one.
I'm looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be one of the best games of the week. You know, you've had to wait all week to get here, and then, it's time to get it going.
And we're going to dive into this matchup in a sec. It's already been a great day for sure. Let's talk about what we saw earlier in the 2A games. And we had Conway Christian and Mount Vernon Enola. It's Josie Williams. How about Connie Gibson here for Conway Christian? It was Mount Vernon Enola ending on a 10-0 run for the Lady Warhawks to win 55-45. Desi McCarty there with a big game. And then in the boys' game, Marshall and Bigelow. It's Peyton DePriest and Brant Tipton. Bigelow with a big fourth quarter. Javon Orr eventually there for Bigelow, and Bigelow goes on to get the win 59-45. Congratulations there. We will break down what should be a great game coming up between Lamar and Salem when we come back.
I think it's important for Arkansas PBS to have sports because it provides sports on a greater platform to the entire community. And it also gives people in various other communities an opportunity to see other schools and other athletes and to have a greater appreciation for not just their own community, but the sports that are available across the state of Arkansas. There are so many lessons that sports provides, and it's one of the reasons why it's so important to the next generation of athletes coming up.
During the past year, we've been traversing the natural state with our cinematic drone, from lakes and rivers, waterfalls, scenic byways, mountains, swamps, overlooks, and towering rock formations. This unique documentation of all four seasons from all four corners of the state with an aerial cinematic perspective will give you, the viewer, an Arkansas adventure like never before, exploring Arkansas from above.
Download the PBS video app or watch online.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
This month on Arkansas PBS.
David just found reasons to make it hard, but mothers will do anything for their children.
And we've been down so long, we ain't got no other way to go but up.
She rose from classically trained,
I always dreamed of stardom,
to social justice storyteller with songs that were ahead of their time.
Only on Arkansas PBS. This month in Passport on the PBS video app.
Your favorite troublemaker is here.
We have the potential to crack a huge international drug smuggling operation. TikTok.
His rules, his game.
Just don't go making something out of nothing.
That's what we do, isn't it?
These and other shows from Arkansas PBS are available with Passport on the PBS video app.
Hi, campers! It's me, Blueberry. The countdown to fun starts in 3, 2, 1. Voila! Hold on to your hats, friends! Blueberry's Clubhouse coming back this summer.
All the rain,
we go on a Saturday night at Bank OZK Arena in Hot Springs. Let's take a look at how these two teams got here, and we begin with the Salem Greyhounds, 29-4, 14-0 in the 2-3A, a win over Helena, Falk, and Glen Rose in order to make it here to the arena. How about for Lamar, 29-4, 13-1, wins over Melbourne. McGee, and a big win over Bergman, who they lost to in this championship game a year ago. It has been a year full of tragedy for Lamar Warriors. You see before the game, the team wearing warm-up shirts with the number 15. That is for Ashlyn Barnes, who started a game this season, played sparingly, but was a part of the future. She passed away in a car crash, and her poster is in the team room. Shooting tops have her number on them. A lot of toughness this team has displayed after the tragedy, and certainly nothing is too big for them as they keep her memory the very forefront of what they do. And you see the number 15 tops and those candy stripe uniforms before the game. They certainly are playing for her. Lamar is also without, to add to that, their leading scorer, Corey Sanders, who was injured just a few weeks ago in the regional tourney at Episcopal, or against Episcopal, I should say. So they lose their leading scorer, coach, and that means they're going to lean on Carly Williams.
Yeah, Carly's one they're going to in the state tournament. They've done it in the last few games. She's a left-hander, works really hard on the inside, and they've done a good job of getting the ball to her.
And for Salem, their offense starts with Marley Sellers.
Yeah, really good player. Inside, outside. She's going to take a lot of their shots. Good outside shooter. Has deep range.
You see 19.5 points per game there. It's a Salem team that just moved up from 2A to 3A. They played in the championship game in 2021. Coach, you've been in this position before. You've won 4 of these things. What are you feeling right now?
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited about the game. I know these kids are excited. Hey, this is a game between two teams that are, last time they played in this game, lost. And that's a big motivating factor. So both of them will be highly motivated. They're both very, very well coached. Great defensive teams, but they both can score. I'm kind of looking for kind of a low-scoring game, really, but because they're both so good defensively.
You faced Lamar twice. Granted, they were a bit of a different team with Corey Sanders in their lineup.
Yeah, they really are. It's amazing the run that they've done. I've called them kind of a team of destiny, just really gutsy performances. That was 2 defending state champions in Melbourne and Bergman that they beat to get here. I mean, it's been a difficult path, and somehow they've navigated it.
And nothing's come easy for this Lamar team. You can see how much it means to them to be here, and certainly trying to end their season on a high note. And it has been an emotional season for Lamar, something they do not hide whatsoever. And Coach Brandon Schluterman, his 17th season, he's honest. He said, look, it's been a blur trying to find our identity and trying to work through Carly. It's basically her on offense and everybody else on defense.
Yeah. Hey, the person they put in there, Davidson girl, has done a really good job. She's a post player that runs the floor really well, and she had a big game against us one time. She's filled in capably.
Oh, it's Marley Sellers, Maddie Keene, Olivia Dawkins, Greenlee Hall, and Chelsea Hamilton in the starting lineup for the Greyhounds. And here we go, tip on a great Saturday night crowd for this 3A championship game at Bank OZK Arena. Lamar will win the opening tip and a chance to start here on the right foot. They work it inside, and an early foul is going to be called. Of course, they go to who else there but Carly Williams.
Right to her, first play, yeah. Going to get her to the free throw line. Good free throw shooter.
And she plays big, listed at 5'9", a senior, but Coach says she's playing like a player that wants to keep playing as a senior.
Well, she started for 3 years. She was a really good player. They put us out this bunch's sophomore year, put us out in the regional. They were a big part of it.
Something you don't forget.
Yeah, no.
It's one. At the other end, Salem with its first chance here. A great crowd from both sides. On the drive, Hamilton gets it to go, and she'll go to the line.
She's good. Nice drive. Tried to take a charge. Lamar likes to take charges. Didn't quite get there on that one.
We'll take another look here.
Well, she's close. Just didn't get there.
Josh Bateman in his 3rd season with Salem called Chelsea Hamilton the best shooter he's seen in 15 years of coaching.
A little bit I've watched her. She's excellent shooter.
Shea Taylor brings it up. Taylor, a little bit of room, drives in the lane and gets the layup to fall.
Nice move, nice move.
She stepped into the point guard role during the tournament, a team that's really had to adjust. Kick out, corner, three-point attempt is good. Maddie Keene.
Hamilton did a good job setting that one up. Penetrated, kicked it out to the corner.
Keene 26 points in the semis. Good passing underneath. And a foul's going to be called there. That's going to go against Keene. Are you surprised to see Salem here, their first season in 3A?
You know, no, not really. Hey, they've been playing with Melbourne up there, and Melbourne's about as good as they get. I've been really impressed. We played them one time last year, and no, not real surprised. They're a talented bunch.
They lose it. In the paint, Salem forcing the turnover. Marley Sellers driving and draws contact. Marley Sellers, one of those everything players, leads this team in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and guards the opposing team's best player.
Yes, and she's being guarded by the opposing team's best player on most nights, I would think, too, as she is tonight. Carly Williams.
You've had a few of those kind of players.
I've had a few. Been fortunate.
Sellers knocks it down. 8-3, Greyhounds lead. Taylor gives it off. Back to Cowell. Bailey Cowell on the give and go. The pull up by Cochran's there.
Nice move. She does that. She's a good driver as well as three-point shooter.
Morgan Cochran, a good shooter. Sellers on the other end. The layup's there. What do you say about a low-scoring game?
Wow.
We're on a good start here.
Yeah, I know. Gee. Sellers is impressive.
Yeah, she is. Cochran for three. Lines it up and buries it. Morgan Cochran. That shot disappeared a little bit at times this season, but she has found her stroke again at the right time. Hamilton steps away. Gives it off to Humphreys. Back to Hamilton.
Yeah.
And a travel. Two great shooting teams.
Yeah. Both are really good. And Lamar loves to shoot three. They shot 30 against us one game.
Yeah, I'm not sure we've had a game where the two teams halfway into the quarter have combined to not miss a shot. You were watching warm-ups closely. Do you sense any nerves from these teams?
Not really. No, not really. It helps. A lot of these kids have been there. You know, they play. All four of the Lamar seniors played last year.
Yeah. Into the corner, Keene. Hamilton kicks it out. This is Dawkins. Missed it, everything, but rebound underneath for Salem. Kick out, Hamilton. Another three-point attempt. First misses of the game. Underneath, another chance. Sellers the putback, fighting for her own rebound. And this is headed Lamar's way. It will get Sellers there.
Tough call. She's scrappy too. Gets after those boards.
And she does everything, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's a good player. She's got another year.
Yeah, Coach is a junior. Coach Josh Bateman said the first thing he did when he took over 4 years ago was move her up as a point guard. Now whistle there. That's going to be on Dawkins. And saw Sellers play in 9th grade, moved her up immediately.
Yeah. I don't blame him. Good move.
Williams. The give and go off.
Oh, nice
and
pass.
Underneath, good look. The lay-in's not there. And it falls out of bounds. Saw Madison Davidson right under the basket.
Yeah, tough luck. She'll get it next time.
Two-point game early in this one here, the 3A championship. Hamilton to Dawkins, swings it around to Keene, back to Dawkins. Off to Sellers. On the drive, who else? Couple steps, not there. Lamar, good aggressive rebound there.
Lamar's gone zone on him a little bit. He doesn't play a lot of zone.
Cowell gives it off. The spin, Williams loses it. Stripped and taken away by Hamilton. Good look ahead up to Sellers. Drives by traffic, dumps it off. Good look underneath, but that one's not there. Oh, two teams with some misses underneath, and a foul's going to be called. And that is going to go on Carly Williams. So both teams top scorers with an early foul here at the first break of the action. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
There's well over 2,000 Arkansas rice farms. 96% of them are family owned and operated.
It's all about building community.
The results we've been seeing have been very promising.
I grew up watching the farm, knowing every detail about it.
If you take care of the soil will take care of you.
It helps us to give back to the land and make sure that it's going to be there for future generations.
Every community has a story to tell, and if somebody will tell it, it'll be interesting.
Hey, at Wendy's, we're focused on what matters. That's why we've made our hamburgers square. When you want to experience the delicious taste of Wendy's hamburgers, square's the beef. Off to a good start here. Two teams with some hot shooting. Salem 0 for their last 4 from the field. And coming up, a tough call there, Coach, on Carly Williams underneath the basket. And that will send Maddie Keene to the line.
Yeah, she's in there scrapping for a rebound. Got a lot of ball. Just got a lot of hand.
Another one of those players for Salem that started a semifinal game a year ago. It's a Salem team that certainly has had their own fair share of adversity. Last year, they get to the semifinals. That was a year they lost 3 of their top 7 players, 2 to an ACL injury. Felt like they could have won it all last year. Certainly feel great about getting there this year.
Yeah. Man, that's tough breaks.
Good look underneath. Williams lays it in.
Lamar back in that zone. It's a little surprising to me.
Hamilton down low. Sellers dribbles by traffic and scores. You know, stands out to me, these are 2 good passing teams,
They
too.
are. Very fundamentally sound. Well coached.
Cochran gives this one off to Taylor. Closely guarded by Hamilton. Off to Carly Williams. They're going to try to run the offense through her without their top scorer, who they lost in regional play against Episcopal. And the 3 is good. Bailey Cowell.
Great pass by Taylor. She set it up there. She hit big shots in the semifinals against Bergman last week.
Off the miss. Morgan Cochran the rebound.
Oh.
Hamilton comes away with it. Her second steal of the game. She'll pause. They'll set up their offense. Keene's going to shoot around the rim and out.
Tough luck. Good look.
Taylor at the other end here. Gives it off to Cochran. Picks up her dribble. Back to Carly Williams at the top of the key. Shea Taylor on the drive. Trying to work off a screen. The kick to the corner. Cowell gives it back. Now Carly Williams in the corner. 10 to shoot.
Yeah.
Carly Williams in trouble. Lucky to get it back. They put up a shot with 3. It's off the iron. And Salem rolls this away.
Good hustle, both teams.
In transition here. Marley Sellers, the junior.
Wow.
Good dish underneath to Kelsey Humphreys.
She's really good going to her left. She's made several moves off the left. Good passer.
Salem coach Josh Bateman calls Humphreys the glue that holds them together. Williams from the extended free throw line, can't get that one. Sellers moving quickly the other way. First time these two teams have met this year. We've had a lot of matchups, it feels like, in Hot Springs where the two teams know each other so well. These two teams may be feeling themselves out early. Sellers pull-up jumper off the iron, gets her own rebound, forces it back up, and she's got it.
Wow.
Well, she is tough. Yeah, she sure is. Up to 8 as time winds down here in the first quarter. Fast-moving first quarter. Now, foul's going to be called there. The wave off the shot.
More in a lot of dribble drive action. Setting some ball screens. Just trying to get in the lane, kick it out.
The experience stands out, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Inbounded underneath. A quick three-point attempt is good. Shea Taylor, a senior, knocks it down. 10 seconds now left in the quarter. Sellers will play for the final shot. On the drive, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound underneath by Lamar, and that will do it. Great fast first quarter.
How about that quarter, man?
Flies by, good pace
awesome.
to this one. 18-16, Greyhounds after one. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Local broadcast of Arkansas PBS programming is made possible in part by Community Bakery. Scratch-made breads, pastries, cakes, treats, and locally roasted coffees. Served daily at 2 locations in Little Rock, 1200 Main and 270 Shackelford.
Where we go in the second quarter here, and action already underway, tipped out of bounds. It's been a fun first quarter here in Hot Springs for this 3A championship. Salem up 18-16, shooting 43%, normally would be great. Lamar, 6 of 10 from the field, 60%.
Lamar's gone back man now. That's a tough guard.
Hamilton from the free throw line, off the front of the iron. A rebound by Taylor. The pass across to Cochran. Up top, Cowell. They swing it around. Carly Williams trying to get it inside. A foul's going to be called. It's going to go against Greenlee Hall, a senior for Salem. So this is different looks for Lamar. You played Lamar twice this year, but this is a different look for them.
Yeah, well, they're really a different team without their little point guard. But they've adjusted so well, it's unbelievable.
Davidson picks up her dribble, gives it off. Cochran off the front of the iron, long rebound, corralled in by Salem. Montana Franks has it. Sellers pushes ahead to Franklin. And a turnover. Rushing the other way, Carly Williams.
Sellers doesn't want foul.
Good move.
Yep, let Sellers go by. Okay.
And a timeout, Salem. 18-18. What are you seeing here, Coach?
I'm seeing a great game.
You got a smile on your face.
I'm loving it. It's a great game. They're playing so poised and relaxed, and both of them are so well coached, and it's a great game to watch.
Sellers with 8 to lead Salem. Williams and Taylor and Cochran all have 5 for Lamar. And so as we mentioned, they're trying to make up for losing their leading scorer in regional play, Corey Sanders, and trying to play through Carly Williams, but so far kind of been a balanced effort.
Yeah, well, they've got good balance. I mean, all year they've had, all the different kids can score, but they've really relied on the point guard just to handle the ball and stuff, but she's one of the best shooters too. So, Taylor's really picked it up. Bailey Kyle, 21. She's played well last week, so.
Sellers to Franklin. Inside Sellers here, the kick out. Franklin on the drive, pull up, shot's good.
Shot. Uh-oh.
Kick out, another three-point attempt around the rim and out. Rebound Salem.
Tough luck, thought it was down, looked good.
Sellers to the corner. Here's Hamilton.
Deep one.
Off the front of the iron. So the two teams cooling down just a bit after equally hot starts to this one. Williams buries it.
She doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but maybe she should shoot more. That was a good one.
Barely even touched the net. They went right through. Hamilton in the corner all the way across here. Humphreys has some size, 5'10", good look underneath, and Montana Frank, the sophomore, lays it in.
That's a good move. Good little footwork in there. Had to go around the defender. Uh-oh, trouble.
Nicely played there. Now, Salem coach Josh Bateman called Montana Franks one of the most improved players, especially since 8th grade. Here she is with a role on a team in the finals. Would they be looking at a kickball here? Is that possible?
I don't know what they're talking about. That was a good move by her. Stepped around defender.
Good awareness.
Shot clock maybe.
Now we play on. Cowell inbounds to Taylor. Shot clock at 17. Underneath to Williams. In trouble. Out of bounds. It's headed Salem's way.
That kind of caught behind the backboard and on the baseline. Didn't have a lot to do with it.
Hamilton. A lot of fantastic shooters in this game. She's right up there with them. Hamilton, who gives it off to Sellers. Both of them in that category. Not this time. Rebound Williams. She's rushing the other way.
Davidson made a good play. Got a hand on that. Uh-oh.
Taken away by Hamilton. Off she goes. One-on-one. Gets fouled on her way up. It'll be the 6th free throw attempt already for Salem. Here's another look at it.
Nice steal. Anticipated, stepped out there. Made a hard drive to the basket, drew foul.
Salem 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Lamar's been there once. They're 1 of 2. Knocks it down to remain perfect. Hamilton with 6, Sellers with 8, Williams with 8 for Lamar. Cowell for 3, off the mark. Rebounded by Williams. They kick it out here on the drive. Davidson back out to Cochran here. Throws up a wild shot. Almost got it. Fights for her own rebound. And it's headed the Greyhounds' way.
Good defense by the Greyhounds. Lamar's going back to a little matchup zone.
Well, they're switching back and forth, aren't they?
Yep.
Hamilton gives it off to Franks. Back to Hamilton. Three-point attempt around the rim. Carly Williams already with her 4th rebound of the game. Gets a screen on the drive and a whistle.
I think that
call a foul there. I think you're right. Well, we'll be back, but first let's check in back at Arkansas PBS Studios to see what they have on tap for us at halftime. Sully.
Hi, I'm Steve Sullivan.
And I'm Ed Leon. Coming up at halftime,
the better half of Razorback coach Eric Musselman, his wife Danielle, and the inspiring work she's doing.
Plus how we keep Arkansas informed and engaged in public affairs.
And we'll see you at halftime.
Hey, I'm Rick Steves. You know, I don't go anywhere without my passport. And now, thanks to PBS Passport, you can travel with me and watch all 10 seasons of Rick Steves Europe and all my travel specials. This exclusive streaming service is just for our members. Not only can you see all my shows, but you can see thousands of hours of your favorite public television shows. Become a member today and get your passport.
Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
We on that next level. We on that next level.
Good Saturday night crowd here at Bank OZK Arena. Kyle Deckelbaum and Steve Quattlebaum, the longtime CAC coach. 4 state championships for you.
Yeah.
A place you're very comfortable being.
Yeah. I'd rather be playing, but this is all right, too.
A few coaches have said that. It's been fun to have the expertise of coaches who know these classifications so well, and you're certainly one of them. But, yeah, all the coaches have said that, hey, if I can't be on one of those 2 benches,
exactly,
this is the third best place to be.
Seat in the house, yeah.
24-21. It's a 2-minute scoring drought for the Warriors. 3-point attempt from Sellers, not there. Keene fighting for the rebound. I think they're going to get her over the back.
Yep. Good block out by Williams. She's a good rebounder now.
That last foul at the other end before the break, by the way, was on Hamilton.
That's going to put him in the 1-and-1, I believe.
We're talking about Brandon Schluterman. All these years at Lamar. 17 total there. Replaced Carl Ramsey. Really, it's a program, Lamar. They've had 2 coaches in like 40-plus years.
I heard that last week. That's crazy, yeah. Carl was there forever. We were in the same conference with him when Carl was there. Boy, we had some good battles. He was a heck of a coach.
Rare nowadays to see that much stability in a program.
Yeah, and Brandon was assistant and stepped right in there. Yeah.
You're right up with them in Mustang Mountain.
Yeah.
Hamilton gives it off. Thinking about it.
Yeah, they're giving her that shot.
Sellers drives baseline, kicks it back out to the corner. 8 to shoot. Hamilton shakes off traffic. Now they've got to shoot from there. Around and out, almost got it. Greenlee Hall had a pretty good look at it.
Yeah, she passed it up 3 times, but 4th time it came back. She
had no choice now.
She had to, yeah.
On the drive, a turnover underneath. Sellers heading the other way. They give it off to Hamilton. Same spot. Not there. Rebound Williams. And this will be a joint possession. And it's staying with the Warriors.
Hamilton's struggling a little bit with her three-point right now, but she's close every time. She's just got to keep shooting it and go in.
Salem 1 for their last 7, 0 for their last 5. Warriors on a 3-minute scoring drought. Salem on a 2-minute scoring drought after that hot shooting to begin this one.
Elevator.
Top of the key, that one's not there, and over the back call at the other end. That's going to be on Madison Davidson, the sophomore. You knew these teams would kind of come back down to earth after that hot start.
That first quarter was something else. 18, 5 and 6. 5 and 6 this quarter.
King to Dawkins. Back to Hamilton. They like the ball in her hands. Hall gives it off to Sellers. Averaging nearly 20 points a game. Sellers to the corner. And that three-point attempt is good. It breaks this long scoring drought. Maddie Keene finally knocking one down.
Yep, that'll give her some confidence. That was a good one. They needed that.
Coming off a 26-point game in the semifinals against Glen Rose. Taylor to Williams. Into the corner, Davidson. Good defense here from Lamar.
Oh, they're all over the place.
They kick out Cochran from the free throw line. Out to Williams, 5 to shoot. A good look for a 3 here. Off the mark, Williams the rebound, and she gives it off to Sellers. Her scoring counterpart in the other team. Sellers on the drive, taking it coast to coast off the side of the backboard though. A fight for the rebound. Look at the hustle play. And the Greyhounds will smartly slow this one down.
Thought Sellers might have got away with a foul right there. Would have been a big one.
Keene to Hall, back to Sellers. Under a minute left here in the half. To the corner. That's another one. Maddie Keene back to back. Suddenly a 30-23 Salem lead. Cochran spinning, driving, wild shot. That doesn't fall. A putback, not there either. Boy, Lamar cannot buy a bucket. Shot clock's off here. Final 20 seconds of the half. They can play for the final shot if they want to, and it appears they will. Up 7. Pull up 3. I think she believed the crowd there.
Yep.
And a heave to end the half, not there. It's a 6-0 run over the final 94 seconds of that second quarter for Salem to take a 30-23 lead. Meanwhile, the Warriors go into the half 0 for their last 6, 1 for their last 8, nearly a 4-minute scoring drought. Hot start to this one. Two teams settling in a 7-point Salem lead at halftime. You are watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Local broadcast of Arkansas PBS programming is made possible in part by Community Bakery. Scratch-made breads, pastries, cakes, treats, and locally roasted coffees. Served daily at 2 locations in Little Rock, 1200 Main and 270 Shackelford.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Let me see it bounce, 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 bounce.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Hey everybody, we're back for another halftime, but don't go anywhere because we have plenty on tap for you. Let's start with Danielle Musselman, a former sports anchor, family general manager, and wife of Razorback men's head basketball coach, Eric. She's bringing her passion for sports to a team that needs it now more than ever, raising funds for cancer research.
I grew up moving all around. I was actually born in St. Louis, but I lived in, 4 or 5 states. I finally ended up going to high school outside of Atlanta, Georgia. So when people ask where I'm from, I say Atlanta, but really, I was living all over the United States before then. I always remember being a sports fan. My dad was a huge sports fan, and he took me to baseball games and basketball games from the time when I was little. I actually started out thinking that I wanted to go to film school. And I remember clearly freshman year, I took a film class and I hated it. So immediately I knew that that's not what I wanted to do. And finally I settled in on sportscasting. And the funny thing about that is, looking back, I always was a broadcaster. You know, I used to do plays. I was always the kid that wanted to read the radio announcements. That is where my true passion and talent always was, but it just took a little bit longer for me to kind of put it all together and realize, hey, you want to be a sports anchor. There were people that I looked up to, like Robin Roberts and Pam Oliver, that were there, but it wasn't like I turned on the TV every day and saw people that looked like me. So whenever I met Coach Musselman, I just remember talking to him and thinking how funny and how nice he was. I didn't think he was interested in me at all. And then at the end of the conversation, he asked me for my phone number. So I was like, oh, okay, there's something here. He started talking about marriage like 6 months later. It was awesome. A year later, we were married. Whenever we were at the University of Nevada, we kind of knew we were not going to leave unless it was something that really felt right. And whenever Arkansas came along, that was something that really felt right.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on, let's go!
Sports broadcasting was absolutely my passion. I worked so hard on it for, 15 years. But then whenever I stepped away, I was a little scared because I didn't know what my next passion was going to be. And it definitely took time. I didn't wake up the next morning and say, now I'm going to fundraise. It took time.
As we prepare to come together to raise funds for pediatric cancer research and lodging, I just want to take a minute to thank a group of people that have made this evening possible and everything that it is. So thank you so much to our Suits and Sneakers 2022 committee.
So now the philanthropy is something that I'm so proud of. I've lived in, 13 or 14 different states. We have had so many jobs between us, and so I just think who I am right now is a busy mom and wife. And 10 years from now, it's going to be something completely different, and that's okay.
It's always great to see journeys like this. Danielle Musselman is truly an inspirational person. Now it's time to honor some of the students who made the grades to become an Arkansas PBS Student All-Star. Here's the girls' 1A, 3A, and 5A classifications.
We're kicking it off with Emma Dold from the Sacred Heart Lady Knights. Emma plans to attend Arkansas State for political science and business economics. She enjoys playing sports and clogging. Next up is Sydney Knight with the Baptist Prep Eagles. Sydney has a 4.0 GPA and will attend Ouachita Baptist University to study chemistry. Finally, we have Deanna Kamenga representing the Parkview Patriots. Deanna has a 4.2 GPA and plans to study physical therapy and exercise science in college. She enjoys spending time with her family. To see all the Arkansas PBS Student All-Stars, visit the Arkansas PBS YouTube channel or scan the QR code.
Congratulations and keep up the good work. Now let's get over to Ed Leon. He's going to fill you in on how Arkansas PBS is working hard to keep you informed. Ed?
Thanks, Sully. Arkansas PBS is educational television, and part of that is keeping you well informed with our current affairs programming that keeps the pulse of the issues affecting Arkansas. Let's take a look.
For almost 4 decades, Arkansas Week's been keeping you informed of the news and issues that matter most.
I'm Christina Munoz for Arkansas Week. How huge is agriculture/farming here in the state of Arkansas?
The drought, hay prices, cost of pasture. It's costing more for farmers to do business.
Election day just around the corner, and everyone agrees there's a lot at stake. It's analysis and insight on the races you care about.
This will be a game changer.
The rates of mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, burnout, and suicide have skyrocketed among American farmers.
Hear me out. There is help, and you can move past it. And all it takes is you reaching out, and we're here for you.
Keeping you informed and engaged. That is public media, and that is what the dedicated people in this building work to do every day. You can become part of that team by donating to Arkansas PBS. Scan the QR code on your screen. If you're enjoying these high school championship games, if you appreciate our commitment to public affairs, if you value high-quality programming, that QR code will tell you how to do it, and you'll see it pop up throughout these championship games. All right, Sully, that's it for the halftime show.
Yes, Ed, but there's plenty of action coming up from Bank OZK Arena.
Let's get you back for the second half here on your home of the high school basketball state finals, Arkansas PBS.
Thanks for watching.
All right, man.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Can you see her greatness? When you attend her games, when you cheer her on, or when you participate in any way, you support your community and make it better, and you will see her greatness. Join us as we pledge to increase the visibility of women's sports in our communities. It makes a difference when we all are involved. At Everett Buick GMC, we proudly support our local female athletes and encourage you to do the same. See her greatness.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Let me see it bounce, 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 bounce.
Welcome back to Bank OZK Arena. Hard to believe we have reached game 11 of 12 over championship weekend. It's been a fun 3 days here in the Spa City, and a lot of fans making their way down. Great showing from Lamar and Salem. Great showing on the court. It was a really fun first quarter. The two teams kind of cooled off in the second. Kyle Deckelbaum, longtime CAC coach Steve Quattlebaum with you. What stands out to you here in the stats?
Rebounding is pretty close. Thought that might be a key that they both got on the boards pretty well.
It's interesting, Sellers has 8, Keene has 11, but Sellers 3 for 11 for Salem. On the other end, it's Williams leading the way with 10 for Lamar.
Yeah. Keene, I thought, was the big key in the first half. She hit the 2 threes there when they were struggling a little bit to stop the drought. There's one of them right there.
Yeah, she had a big back-to-back threes there.
Yeah, yes, she did. When it was close, I kind of got a little room on them. And,
Sellers. Both teams feels like have missed sort of some easier buckets underneath. They started so hot, and then the two teams kind of adjusting to one another. That's Humphreys there. Shea Taylor with the 3 and the celebration as well. Carly Williams, the Lamar team, trying to play through hers. They figure it out just a little bit. As we've mentioned, they lost their leading scorer, Corey Sanders, and it's a Lamar team as well playing in honor of a former teammate, Ashlyn Barnes, who passed away in a car crash in January. And the team makes that very public. They have her picture in the team room, and Shooting Tops have her number. And make no mistake, they are playing for her tonight. You've been in this situation plenty of times, Coach. 6 trips, I believe, to state championship games. Yeah. What is that halftime like?
Well, we're on Lamar's side, we're going to try and pick up our defense a little bit. I thought they had 12 points in the paint, Lamar's 6. So got to get a lot of that was Sellers, yeah, early getting in the lane. Hadn't been as much. That's why they went to zone, I guess. But Salem's just got to keep doing what they're doing last quarter.
Well, nice job finding some shots. There's one of them. Dawkins off the front of the iron. Long rebound. Tracked back down by Salem. Another crack at it here. Dawkins could have tried again there if she wanted to. She gives it off this time. Marley Sellers averaging 20 a game on the drive, and they're going to call a foul there.
Tough luck. She had a lot of ball, I thought. But
that's on Morgan Cochran.
Yeah.
Sellers kicks it out. Hamilton swings it around. Keene to the corner. She made a couple at the other end in the first half from that very spot. Hamilton bounce pass inside. Keene looking for Hamilton on the break. Tipped around. Right against that line. And this will be Warriors ball.
Okay, that's what they need. Need to stop. Now they need to get down here and get a basket.
Long 50 seconds of defense there.
Yeah. Lamar plays good defense.
Davidson gives it off to Williams. The kick to the corner. Cowell on the drive. At the other end, Davidson off her fingertips.
Turnovers. Can't have those. Need to get shots every time.
Davidson has stepped up, kind of the inside presence for them when they lost Corey Sanders.
He's played well for him.
Keene to Dawkins here. Hamilton up top, wide open three-point attempt is good. Maddie Keene has another one. Her fourth three-pointer.
Wow.
She is 4 for 5 from beyond the arc. Suddenly a 10-point lead for Salem. A fight on the ground. Warriors lucky to get it back. And a timeout's going to be called there. Probably a smart one there from Coach Brandon Schluterman.
Yeah, they're getting away from them. They can't let them get too far away from them. They've got to keep it within under 10. You know, they're not going to be a great comeback team from more than double digits. So, got to get after it and get the timeout. Although he'll probably be a little upset with himself because it looked like they were going to get a basket right there off the pass.
Yeah.
But
we talked about what
they're
Lamar
not going to quit. I can tell you that. They're going to keep coming.
We talked about what Lamar might say at halftime. What about for Salem here when you're playing so well?
Just keep it up. You know, you've done what we told you to do the first half, and as long as you're doing the game plan and what we told you need to do, just stay with it. And really, Hamilton hadn't contributed a lot offensively, and I'm sure she's going to pick up here in the second half.
And one thing I haven't mentioned, Josh Bateman told us when we talked to him this week, he said, our goal is to get 3 stops in a row 7 times a game.
They've probably done that a couple of times already, maybe more.
And Lamar had that long scoring drought in the second quarter. Can she get another one?
Wow.
Not this time.
That would have been big.
Yeah, sure would have. Well, you give her the green light, though, and she's feeling it like that. Cowell gives it off. Davidson with the size, the give and go underneath. This will stay with the Warriors.
Good defensive play by Hall. Came off her man, got over there and got a hand on it.
But Davidson listed at 5'10", certainly the biggest player for this team. She draws the foul.
Salem fans didn't like that, did they?
Was that on Keene? It was. So that's her third.
It could be big.
And she's hit all those threes. The steal here by Hamilton. In trouble at the other end. A foul's going to be called, and she will go to the line.
Nice little hesitation move. Drew the defense to her. And made a strong move.
That's on Shea Taylor. Yeah, that's a big loss for them for now to have to sit Keene with 3 fouls.
Yeah. Be a good spot for Hamilton to pick up right here.
So if you're playing this, she's hit all those big threes, but you're fortunate you got a 12-point lead. So can you keep her on the bench a little bit? I guess you have that luxury.
As long as you have a decent lead, I think you leave her on there. He's got good players to bring in for him.
Cowell trying to throw it down low and throws it away. That is the 9th turnover on Lamar.
Yeah, five came in for Humphreys. She scored a basket. Too young, but she'll be a good player. Oh.
Sellers kicks it out to Hall, swings it around to Dawkins, back to Hamilton. There is Humphreys to the corner, Dawkins, and a foul's going to be called there. Let's see who they get.
Shay Taylor, I think.
Yeah.
She's being physical with it.
Yeah, Taylor 5'6". And she's been on the 5'7" Hamilton. Looks like Hamilton's a lot taller than just 1 inch than her.
Yeah.
Picks up her dribble, double team, gives it off. Dawkins, how about that?
That's a good pass. Good catch and finish.
Olivia Dawkins, a junior.
Lamar needs a basket right here.
Sure do. Down 14 all of a sudden.
Oh.
To the corner. Cochran pulls back from beyond the arc. That one's not there. And over the back's going to be called. Nope. Out of bounds.
No, he got Davidson, I think.
He did, okay. Boy, frustration for Lamar.
Yeah, they're getting a little frustrated. And Salem's gotten after him a little bit on defense, making it a little tougher to get open looks.
14-point lead here for Salem. Hamilton to Hall. Humphreys gives it off to Sellers. Sellers kicks it out. Dawkins back up top. Hall on the drive. Hamilton dribbles through traffic, throws it up. Everything is falling right now for the Greyhounds.
That was a good move right there. Great body balance. Changed directions twice.
Cowell gives it off baseline. Need a bucket here. And Lamar will take going to the line. Down 39-23. Do the Warriors have a run in them? Try to stop the bleeding. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Let me see it bounce, 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 bounce.
Local broadcast of Arkansas PBS programming is made possible in part by Community Bakery. Scratch-made breads, pastries, cakes, treats, and locally roasted coffees. Served daily at 2 locations in Little Rock, 1200 Main and 270 Shackelford.
Hi, campers! It's me, Blueberry. The countdown to fun starts in 3, 2, 1. Voila! Hold on to your hats, friends! Blueberry's Clubhouse coming back this summer.
Back at Bank OZK Arena at Count Place Suites, located at 120 Desai Patel Court in Hot Springs, is a proud sponsor of Arkansas PBS Sports. It is a 21-7 Salem run. The Warriors bobbing to the music, but not happy to learn that. Salem suddenly taking a 39-23 lead in the second half. They're shooting 60%. And that is a much-needed bucket there by Emma Baylor.
First points of the quarter. It's 9-0.
Yeah, 9-0 to start the second half. 21-7 going back to the last quarter. 15-point Greyhounds lead. Sellers to the corner. Dawkins missed everything there. Bobbled up and down. Loose ball out of bounds. And this will stay with Salem.
Love the hustle. They're on the floor after it.
Feels like a lot of those 50-50 balls have not gone the Warriors' way.
No, they haven't.
Franklin inbound Sellers, closely guarded.
She's been quiet lately. That's good. She'll get to the line.
Yeah, she'll go to the line here. Sellers has not scored yet in the second half.
Yeah, I think she's been guarding Carly Williams, and she's been concentrating on that. And Carly, they can't get her the ball right now. She's only got 7 shots.
She's getting some NAIA interest. 23 points in the semis, 19 in the quarterfinals. Coach Josh Bateman called her a hidden gem.
Yeah, I agree. Very good player. And yeah, she's matched up with Carly right there.
Yeah, good player at both ends. The give and go here on the drive. The kick out to Bailey. Emma Bailey, I should clarify. There's an Emma Bailey and Bailey Cowell. This is Cochran. Off the fingertips of Bailey. And a whistle and a foul there on Dawkins.
She's a hustler. She gets after all those loose balls. Picked up a cheap one there, though. And Davidson back in.
Lamar had some success using Davidson, kind of using that size a little bit.
Yeah, they did. She's missed a couple of close ones.
Taylor trying to get it inside, instead stripped away by Hamilton. Trying to run and gun the other way. Fouled, and she gets it to go. Chelsea Hamilton going to the line. The senior's been superb.
Yeah. And got her 5th steal. She's got layups after 3 of them, I think. She's a good defender, too. But she's hadn't really shot the ball well tonight. I know she can shoot.
5 for 11. Yeah, they got 4 for 10 from the field. 5 steals. Lamar needs a bucket badly. Whistle there. They'll take these opportunities.
Yeah, they're getting a little frustrated and rushing through things and trying to, they all want to win so bad. It's almost like they're trying too hard.
In the blink of an eye, turned into a 20-point game. Carly Williams, 11 points. She's 3 for 6 from the field. Davidson, the putback. Tried to get another one.
So close, a couple of times. She had good rebounds, got good passes, just hadn't finished them.
And now if you're Salem, I'm looking at Josh Bateman saying, hurry up. I was just going to say time's sort of your best friend.
Well,
Sellers spinning, kicks it out. Hamilton, up top, Humphreys, back to Hamilton. And turnover.
On the screen. It's got Humphreys on the screen, I think.
They got Humphreys on the screen, is exactly right.
Got to give Salem a lot of credit for defense. They just really shut Lamar down this quarter.
Look at that, 19 points off turnovers. Wild shot thrown up, not there. Davidson trying to fight for it. She gets it, she kicks it out. Another chance here for Lamar. They need this one. And Salem has it. Marley Sellers ahead. Hamilton still applying the pressure here. Turnover underneath. And
I think it's going to go Salem.
Yeah, this will stay with Salem here. So timeout.
Yeah, Salem took timeout.
44-25 Salem lead. Just feels like it's happened in the blink of an eye. 2 points this half in the third quarter here for Lamar.
Yeah, Salem's just come out and defensively taking them out of everything they're trying to do. And, gosh, they're good. And I think Lamar's got a little frustrated and rushing some shots. And not being as patient as they probably should be. Coach Sluderman's trying to settle them down a little bit over there now. Hey, there's not any quit in that bunch, though, I can tell you that.
Yeah. 14-2, they've outscored them here in the third quarter.
Yep.
A Greyhounds team that certainly after some redemption, they made the finals here. They were in 2A then. In 2021, they lose to Melbourne. Tipped away underneath. And staying with the Greyhounds here.
That was a really good Melbourne team. They both moved up to 3A.
We'll get it up top to Humphreys. Now Sellers.
Ooh,
deep three. She's got it. Everything is working for the Greyhounds tonight.
That's a great shot. That was deep. I saw her make a couple of those in a previous game.
On the drive, around the rim. Whistle's going to be called here, and Lamar will certainly take these opportunities. Stop the clock. Sends Bailey Cowell to the line, a senior. You mentioned she had some big threes against Bergman. Just
Callie, yeah, she did. Yeah, she was one, we kind of laid off of a little bit and gave her shots, and she always came up with big shots at the end. You leave her open, she can hit shots.
Gets it back to a 20-point game. Lamar team that certainly came into this one trying to find their offensive identity. It's amazing they got past Bergman, who won it a year ago, beat them in this game a year ago in the semifinals. And a whistle underneath. That's going to be on Montana Franks, the sophomore. Amazing to get here for Lamar, and you lose your leading scorer.
Yeah, it really is, and Coach Sluderman's done an outstanding job. I didn't give him much chance when I was watching the game and the little girl went down, and you could tell really threw him off offensively, and then they came back the next game and scored 70-something points against Helena. And
Coach Sluderman said they had negative thoughts at the half of that game. I mean, he had to really regroup, and they lose that game to Episcopal in regional play.
Yeah.
They had not lost since.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
Try this again.
Clock issues. Not sure what exactly.
Are you surprised Salem's, they're keeping that pedal down?
Yeah, I expect them to the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Lamar's picking up full court. A little frustration. Foul by Carly Williams. Does that put him in the bonus?
That's 3 on Williams, by the way.
So yeah, Lamar's got what, six free throws, I think, this half.
Missed there. Salem 12 for 12 before that from the line. Big key in this game as well.
Yes.
Lamar 9 for 13. Trying to find some positive momentum going into the fourth. That's excellent passing. That's Lamar at its best.
Trying to pick up a little full court now. See if they can get a couple turnovers, maybe get back in it. The Salem bunch is pretty solid handling the ball, though.
They sure are. Shot clock off here. Hamilton holds, gets the pressure, runs with 12 seconds now. And a whistle and a foul on Morgan Cochran.
Good free throw shooter.
And she's been at the line a lot. Make that 7 of 8 from the charity stripe for Hamilton.
We haven't even seen King since she went to the bench.
Yeah. We talk about the luxury of playing with this kind of lead. She had those big threes. A large part of the reason why Salem has jumped out to this 18-point lead. Gets that third personal, and she's been on the bench since. Drive at the other end, 3 seconds, out of bounds. Lamar now have a chance with 2 on the clock.
That's something probably going up for Davidson, maybe. No.
Inbounded Taylor off her hands. And it's headed Salem's way. Boy, that would have been such a great opportunity there for Lamar.
Yeah. Could have done a little lob right there, too. Yeah.
What a half for Salem. What a third quarter. How about this?
Impressive.
Sure is. 49-31 lead going to the fourth. And Salem hang on for a championship. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks. By remembering that you come first. By empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
Well, if you're just joining us, 3A championship game, Salem and Lamar. It was a tight back and forth, exciting first quarter. The two teams kind of catch their breath a bit in the second. It has been all Salem since. Big three there from Taylor, and since that, you'll see a lot of Greyhounds here. Humphreys has some big buckets. And an impressive showing, 19-8 Salem run. A deep, deep three there by Marley Sellers. Lamar trying to hang around at the other end. That was good passing there down to Madison Davidson. And you can see just what they can do as a balanced team. You wonder if they have it in them. A team trying to find their offensive identity in the championship game after losing their leading scorer. That's a good start right there underneath the Taylor, but taken away. And a whistle and a foul there.
Let's see who they got.
That's on Hamilton. Well, this is what Lamar needs. Score.
Yeah, they're probably going to get a little bit of a press here. He plays a little 2-2-1. He might pick up man.
Taylor missing the second. Rebound Hamilton. Williams tried to get her hand in there. Good look all the way up ahead to Dawkins. Salem, a team playing 2A last year, moved up to 3A this year in the championship game. Up 17 in the fourth. Keene back in the game for the first time since she left the ball game with three fouls. 3 to shoot. Humphreys throws it up off the backboard. Davidson gives it off to Cochran. And Taylor here will bring it up for Lamar. Seven minutes left in this 3A championship game. Davidson off to Taylor. Got to get some shots up here. Williams off the mark.
Good defense by Salem.
Nothing coming easy for Lamar in this game.
Especially this half.
Hamilton around to Dawkins. Hamilton's played superb, 16 points. And Now Salem certainly happy to play the time game. And a whistle, boy, with 9 to shoot.
Yeah. And that's Sellers. She's almost automatic at the line.
She has 13, 4 for 4 from the line. Sellers with 13, Keene with 14. And those 4 big three-pointers. And Chelsea Hamilton leading the way with 16.
Oh, she jinxed it.
It sure did. The more you do this, to realize that happens a lot. Warriors trying to work down low. It's off the fingertips. Saved by Davidson. Up, she stepped on the baseline.
Just can't get anything going. Salem is swarming them on defense. They're trying to pick up a little pressure here.
That really, I think, has been the whole key to the game, hasn't it? I mean, Salem certainly has looked tremendous on offense, some big three-pointers, but it's their suffocating defense.
Yeah. 32 now. That's good play.
That's exactly what the Warriors needed. Harley Williams will rush this the other way. Drive in, can't finish. Put back is there. Much needed for the Warriors.
Davidson got one there. Good rebound, good putback.
Humphreys driving at the other end. What a dump off. Couldn't get that to go.
Yeah.
And a timeout called by Salem.
Sellers especially looks a little tired.
The breather here. You're going to get that on defense. I mean, this is a hard-nosed Salem team. They pride themselves certainly on their defense. And if they hold on to this, that's going to be the reason they win the school's first state championship.
And
I'll show you what Salem's done. We talk about their defense, but boy, they have a few players that have done so well in this game. Look at this. Hamilton 16, Keene 14, Sellers 13 to combine for 43 more than Lamar's total score.
Yeah, that's their 3 scores. And in games like this, that's what you want to see. Ones you're counting on to come out there and play the way they're capable of playing. And those 3 have done that. Keene sat out most of the third quarter.
Yeah, still with 14.
Yeah.
Hamilton, by the way, is signed with Division II Delta State, a senior, averaging 15 points.
Yeah, it's a good program. I've got a player at Union University that's in that conference, Bethany Dillard.
Oh, I remember Bethany, yeah.
She plays at Union. They play Delta. I went down to Delta to watch a game last year.
How about some of the talent you've seen in 3A? And certainly you've coached one of the best players this state's ever seen in Kristen Williams, but it just feels like the overall talent.
You know, we played in 3A, 4A, and 5A.
Yes.
And I'm not sure 3A hasn't been the most difficult as far as just balance of teams when you get to a state tournament, of having a number of good teams you have to get by to get there. I don't know. I've been impressed, and we've been in there 2 years now. We haven't scratched yet, so hopefully someday in the future here we'll get back here.
Your last championship, it was 4A.
Yes. I was thinking it was 3A, but it wasn't. It was 4A. Yeah, we were still 4A then.
(50-34) Salem lead. It's been an impressive showing. I think you and I both thought this would be such a close game.
Yeah.
It was one of the best first quarters you'll see.
All week, just about, yeah.
Yeah, sure has been. Off the fingertips, and that tells the story of the night for the Warriors.
Yeah, those turnovers are starting to pile up a little bit. I think that's about 13 of them.
This is Sellers moving quickly,
Trouble.
dumps it down, and of course, Maddie Keene's in the right spot at the right time.
Yep. Sellers set that up. Great ball handling down the floor. She's trouble in the open floor.
Underneath, another turnover on Lamar. Pull up from the free throw line, not there. Williams will move this the other way. Down 52-34. Got to get some shots up here for the Warriors. The kick out to Cochran from the top of the arc. There she is. Not there.
She hit one early, and she just hasn't been able to get another one here lately.
Dawkins gives it off to Keene. Now Humphrey. Sellers. To the corner, Keene. Hamilton on the drive. Through traffic. Kicks it out. 7 on the shot clock here. Offensive rebound for Salem. They can continue to wind this down.
Keene.
Hamilton driving around traffic, kick to the corner. Keene hit from there multiple times in this game. Now Sellers driving, blocked away.
Played by Davidson.
And Davidson gives it back. Williams, Carly Williams puts it up. Boy, it can't buy a bucket. Put back, not there either. And the rebound underneath by Marley Sellers. Joint possession here, and it's Salem ball.
Jump ball. Thought Shade stole that ball there. Timeout.
A timeout on the floor here. 52-34. Salem on the verge of a championship here in Hot Springs.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Can you see her greatness? When you attend her games, when you cheer her on, or when you participate in any way, you support your community and make it better, and you will see her greatness. Join us as we pledge to increase the visibility of women's sports in our communities. It makes a difference when we all are involved. At Everett Butte GMC, we proudly support our local female athletes and encourage you to do the same. See her greatness.
We on that next level. We on that next level.
And we are sending a special thank you to Schlotzsky's of Hot Springs at 3251 Central Avenue for providing food for our crew, our hard-working crew at that. I want to thank all them for their long hours over these 3 days, and even longer if you include the setup here down here in Hot Springs. 52-34, Salem lead, trying to close out a state championship. Made the finals in 21. They have not won a title. This would be win number 30 for Salem. They were undefeated in the 2-3A. Balanced scoring, great defense, an impressive team as Sellers draws the whistle. It really has been the defense. You look, it's, you know, Hamilton is not attempted here in the second. Trying to look through some of these stats. They've just controlled it with their defense.
Yeah, well, I know Lamar scored 11 points this half, and at least 6 of them were free throws. Maybe, probably more than that. So they've just taken it away from them. Yeah. Everything they wanted to do. They kept the ball away from Carly Williams, and Cochran hadn't been able to hit a three.
You know, that 21-7 run over the end of the second and beginning of the third, and Lamar just not been able to do anything. And another sort of example tells the story of their night.
Yeah, just through the hands, nice pass, good cut to the basket, and that's turnover number 15 or 16, I think.
Would have been a storybook finish for sure for this Lamar team that, as we mentioned, not only loses their leading scorer in regional play, but playing for Ashlyn Barnes, number 15, who started a game for them and passed away in a car crash in January. But just to make it here is something that this team will never forget for sure. And a great job by Brandon Schluterman, I think, to steer them through what's been a difficult season.
Undoubtedly. And just goes to show you, when you're a high school basketball coach, you're not just a coach. You deal with a lot of stuff and grieving players. And
you can see that right there.
Yeah, it's been a tough year for them. Great basketball community. Over there at that state tournament, they did a great job putting on that tournament and turning out for that tournament. They packed every night over there. Did a great job.
A proud community in the River Valley. Off the mark, putback is there. Madison Davidson.
Stayed with it, got it. It's hard to press this team.
Yeah, sure is. They are quick.
Yeah. Sellers is just so solid. And Hamilton.
This Salem crowd standing up, starting to feel it. They have made the trip down from Northeast Arkansas.
Look at Carly battling with it.
Oh, sure is. Down to the wire
They're
here.
not going to quit.
Sellers at the buzzer. Not sure she got it off. Gets her own rebound. And Salem's going to get another offensive possession here. Listen to the crowd from these Greyhounds faithful.
That's a huge following there.
It sure is. A lot of black and gold in the stands here in Hot Springs.
There's nothing like winning a state championship for your community. That's a great basketball town.
And a foul called here will send Hamilton to the line. Well, let me ask you this. MVP is not easy on such a balanced scoring team for this tournament MVP.
You can pick from about 3 of them, man.
Sure can. And you wouldn't be wrong if you pick any of them.
No, not at all. I really thought Keene's 2 threes right there were really a turning point in the game, though.
Yeah. Those back-to-back threes felt like the game really shifted there. Emma Bailey corrals it off to Davidson. They kick it out. Deep three-point attempt. And the rebound by Humphreys. 4-second difference between shot and game clock here. Salem in their first season in 3A. Let the clock run out. And they will watch the seconds tick down on a state championship. Listen to the crowd from the black and gold.
That's a good feeling on that side. And you got tears in the eyes of the kids on Lamar on the floor. It's tough.
Final seconds tick off. The celebration begins. It's a state championship for Salem.
Is that their first ever, you say? Or first ever? Wow. That's awesome.
56-36, the Greyhounds celebrating Lamar after a difficult year with tears in their eyes. What a season for both teams. It is Salem ultimately winning this one by 20. The Greyhounds take home the 3A championship. So as the celebration begins, we'll step aside. We'll hear from them when we come back. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service, because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Stream the best of PBS on any device with the PBS Video app. All your favorite drama, history, science, news, and documentaries, all in one place. Watch your PBS station live or catch up on the shows you missed. Support your PBS station and you can get Passport, giving you full seasons, early releases, special collections, and more.
Download the PBS Video app or watch online.
Can you see her greatness? When you attend her games, when you cheer her on, or when you participate in any way, you support your community and make it better, and you will see her greatness. Join us as we pledge to increase the visibility of women's sports in our communities. It makes a difference when we all are involved. At Everett Buick GMC, we proudly support our local female athletes and encourage you to do the same. See her greatness.
Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
Hi, I'm Jay Schwanke, the host of Life in Bloom. I want to thank viewers like you who make Create possible. Your gift goes a long way in keeping public television channels, including Create, on the air.
Nailed it.
Perfect. And if you're not a member, please consider supporting your local public television station today.
That's it?
That's it.
Easy. Easy peasy.
Thanks for watching.
For students, it's always more fun to include the arts when you're learning. I mean, just to have expression, to see different forms of entertainment, it always just makes it more fun. And when I heard that my mother was recording different sections that teachers were gonna see, I was excited for the students who will get to use it in their classrooms.
Arkansas PBS is a place where everyone can see themselves, where everyone can find themselves, where everyone can be a part of something bigger than themselves.
For more than
That 3A championship trophy presentation here to Salem. How about those happy faces for the Greyhounds? They celebrate a state championship here at Bank OZK Arena, and we congratulate head coach Josh Bateman. That was impressive. We just kept raving about your defense. I mean, that was the whole key to the game.
We hang our hat on defense, and we knew that 25, 22, and 3 were really good players, and I just challenged my girls to who's going to guard best tonight, and if you do that, you're going to get rewarded. And like I said, it's not like it's something we've had to turn and do for one game. We've done it all year long. We've held people to 38 points, and we gave out only 36, 38 is what they got tonight. So that's what we hold people to normally.
Yeah. What'd you say at halftime? He was asking me what I would say. I need to know what you said, so maybe I could use that sometime. That was pretty good in third quarter.
I was actually hard on because I thought we were missing each other. You know what I mean? Like we're going to be aggressive and go shoot it, but if somebody's hit one or two, let's find them and let's get them a shot, no matter who it is. And all the teams I probably have struggled to score. And heck, we had 30 points in the first half. I guess I should have been so hard on at halftime. I thought we could have had more just because we missed each other. And it was everybody on the team.
Yeah.
But, you know, we were playing well defensively. I just told them, you know, first half I get to talk to them when they're on my end of defense. Now they're going to be away from me. Can you play that kind of defense without me in your ear calling out what they're doing and all that kind of stuff?
They answered the call for sure. Coach, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Go enjoy that celebration.
Thank
Here, let me
you.
take these back from you here.
Good job, Coach.
MVP in this game could have gone to any number of players. It goes to Marley Sellers, who will join us in just a second over here. Marley, come on in here. Throw this on here and put that over there. Does that work for you?
Yes, sir.
You see the stats, and how about Marley Sellers being named MVP? She joins us now in this 56-36 win. Congratulations. Describe that feeling out there,
Thank you.
that elation, that celebration.
Oh, it was amazing. It's something I've obviously never experienced, and it was what we deserved, what we as a team have worked for this whole year and years before.
That from the end of the second quarter, beginning of the third, when this game changed, how do you describe that?
Oh, I don't know. It felt, I don't know. As a team, it was incredible. It was, I mean, like I said, what we've worked for as a team.
Yeah.
You deserve that award. You played awfully well.
Thank you. I'm tired.
I can tell.
Congratulations, Steve Marley.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
I know that's going to be quite the celebration there in the locker room. We'll let you get to it. Congratulations. Take a look at how this game went down. As we mentioned, Coach Quattlebaum, this game changed at the end of the second, beginning of the third. It was a 21-7 run for Salem. They never looked back.
Yeah, and like we talked about the whole time, it was defense. And both those teams can score a lot of points. And, boy, Salem just locked down on defense and took over.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Hey, we got another great game coming up. We will wrap up our championship weekend here in the Spa City with a good one. Berkman and Manila. A couple 38-5 and 30-5 teams. Should be a good one coming up next. Coach, it's been a lot of fun. We appreciate it. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah.
A natural.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you'll be back here sooner rather than later. I know that too,
hopefully.
coaching. Hey, we appreciate you joining us for our fantastic crew. CAC Coach Steve Quattlebaum, I'm Kyle Deckelbaum. Thank you for joining us, and we step aside for now till that 3A Boys Championship in a few minutes. You are watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.